Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racing. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today I've got something a little bit different for you. I couldn't resist putting this out, but a friend of mine did his first live stream today. He goes under the name of Cushdy and his YouTube channel is Cushdy Racing. It's on the screen. Please check it out. Give him your support by hitting that subscribe button. And he's just got a few videos out at the moment, some really great information in his videos, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more coming. But tonight I joined his very first ever live stream. This is the first time that I've gone online with this new profile, and I'm fairly new to online racing, not overly good. I'm a grade C driver at best, and as you saw there are some really good races in here. But this was at Bathhurst, and we've got this a start sequence I've never really done before, where you've got to keep your foot on the brake, you've got to release it, and your reactions have got to be quick. My reactions are clearly not good enough. The first place guy has got well away from us, and Badger in second place has now overtaken me as well. Just going down into this first very sharp right-hander at the bottom here, so just watching my braking point on the tarmac there, and I've got a little bit deep. Let Badger get away from me now. Bear in mind these are real people that we are racing. These are not AI, so there is no easy runs here. This is all or nothing. At the moment I've got the track map on, so you can just see this train of cars behind me. I feel like I've got a bit of a train going on at the moment. Cushdy, my mate, is right behind me, pushing really hard now. The guys in front are 1.6 seconds ahead, so I'm trying to chase them down, but also defending like mad from Cushdy, who is less than a second behind. I need to be really mighty through here to try and build a bit of a gap, but none of it. He's still 0.3 of a second behind, catching up with the guys in front ever so slightly, just under braking, catching up with Badger here. He gets a better exit of that corner. Mine is not quite so good, but for some reason we seem to be dropping Cushdy a little bit. Just a quick look behind, 2.2 to Cushdy behind, 1.2 to Badger in front. So we've got a bit of clean air at this point. This is this really fast straight. We need to get a good exit and a long run down here. 150 meter board, bury the brake pedal, get it turned in third gear over that curb, over this curb. Just trying to keep Badger in front of me. It's all just trying to feel my way around this track at the moment in this car. The Audi TT was bought especially for this. It's a Group 4 car, which I didn't have, so not quite used to the characteristics of the car. Although I've run about 3 or 4 races, I think, before this one. This was the best race of the night by far. I was really pleased with this race. And if you go to Cushdy's live stream, you can actually hear him chasing me, which is quite interesting. So please do that. Please head over to his channel and check out this live stream. It'll be the first one that he's done. So he's chasing me down at the moment. I'm managing to maintain the gaps with 2.6 the Badger in front, about 2.6 to actually we've got Don mistakes now, so Cushdy's actually dropped back slightly. Okay, I'd missed that. So something's happened with Cushdy. He's pretty mighty around here. He's got back again, got back in front of Don Mistakos, whatever that is. I'm terrible with names. So yeah, just at this moment really pushing it. We actually had a bit of an off there through the gravel. Hopefully Cushdy didn't see that, didn't lose us too much time, but needing to keep it mighty through here to try and keep the distances. I was actually really surprised because although I lost a second or so to the guys in front, I didn't lose too much time to Cushdy behind. So obviously Cushdy's had a moment with Don, and that's cost him a little bit. It's given me a little bit of a breathing space, but I know that that breathing space is going to disappear at a moment's notice, especially if I have a mistake, and we've already had one which we got away with. We can't afford any more. So we're on lap 2 of 3. We are running at a 2:23, whereas the fastest lap is a 2:21. So yeah, we're only a couple of seconds off the pace, which is not too bad considering the ratings of drivers that we are up against. So get this slowed down, turned in second gear, wanting to try and get on the back of Badger here at the moment. The first and second place drivers are running pretty close together. I'm just trying to keep this going as best as we can, trying to keep it clean and tidy. The one thing I don't want, although I want to try and catch Badger, the one thing I don't want to do, and this is going to sound really mean, I don't want Cushdy getting any closer. He is an A+ rated driver. He knows Bathhurst like the back of his hand, and me trying to keep him behind me is, at this point, I can assure you, was taking all of my concentration. I am narrating this video. I'm not talking about this one live. Some of my videos I do record and narrate as I'm driving, but I certainly was not talking on this, and it really was taking all of my concentration just to keep this on the black stuff, keep it out of the walls in particular, especially that one, and also try not to run too wide at the exit of this corner. We've already been through that gravel once. Through here it's mighty. Oh, I've got it slightly wrong, ran over the curb. Actually, I shouldn't publish this video, because Cushdy will probably see it and he'll call that out as cheating. But that was where I got my penalty. So Cushdy, you're right, I did get a penalty for going across the grass there. And you get the penalty at the worst possible place down here. It really gives people the opportunity to catch up big time. As you can see, he's 3 seconds behind me. I've got a bad exit out the back corner into the bargain, so he's catching me now. And as we lose the acceleration, watch that time plummet. 2.6, 2.5, 2.4, 2.3. He's catching me massively down here. You really do not want a penalty at Bathhurst. It hurts. 1.7. I will be honest with you, at this point, I've got one eye on time. I've got one eye on the track. The two guys in front of me were gone. I could forget all about those. This was all about keeping Cushdy, my mate behind me. Last corner, threw it in on the power as soon as we can. Looking at the clock, 1.6, 1.7 seconds. Wow, I have just beaten an A+. Look at that. A+, A+, and a B-rated driver. A-rated driver won it, B-rated driver second. Don't look at my rating, EB, I'm a C-rated driver, really. But so pleased to have supported Cushdy in his first ever live stream, to have raced with these guys, but also to have beaten an A-rated driver. It doesn't get any better than that. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. If you're back for another one, thank you very much for supporting me. I'll catch you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.